So I hope all is well. I'm just going to kind of touch base about the current energies that are in play and December. Like, how are you feeling? um, Personally, for me, the sleep has been a really big challenge, and I never get sick, like ever. And this year I've had so many physical symptoms that it's been kind of a roller coaster ride, uh, physically. So I've just come out of having like 7 days of a different symptom every day. So it started with a sore throat that lasted about 12 to 24 hours. I do use all my herbs and everything like that, but I know it's because of this integration that we are now in. And we have to think of it in a sense of we've gone through a few years of ascension symptoms and ascending, and now we're in the integration part of it. And December is all about integration. That includes deeper healing, that includes forgiveness, that includes us being in this place of authenticity and being in the frequency of who we've come here to be. So it's time to stand in, our power and stand in our authentic selves and really take charge of our lives in every way, shape, and form. That's physically, that's emotionally, that's spiritually, all of it. And really giving yourself permission to release resistance to the becoming. Like, we've been doing all of this unbecoming and reprogramming ourselves, and now our DNA is literally being upgraded. So when you research things about the Schumann resonance, and the solar activity and everything that's going on energetically, it's all about integrating. Like, we are physically being upgraded to a lighter body, I guess you would say, because the 3D is very dense energy, the 5D is a very light body energy. So we're adjusting, not only like we've done all of and we continue to do all of the emotional healing and everything like that, but we're also now into the physical where our bodies are adjusting to this light energy. And it's something that we've never experienced before. So, a lot of the symptoms are heavier than the ascension symptoms. Like, I had 7 days of a different symptom every single day, and I never get sick. And this year I've been, um, the symptoms have, kind of kicked my ass a bit, but they didn't last. Like, it was every symptom lasted maybe 12 to 24 hours and then something else. So, and I know people have reached out and they were talking about like weird pains in their body. Like, they get like a shock, in like it feels like somebody shocked them, like in their leg or in their stomach or in their back or um, just strange symptoms. And again, they don't usually last beyond 12 to 24 hours at the most. And I'm not a doctor, so if you are concerned about your physical well being, get checked out. But also know that it's important to look after your body, especially now, and release resistance to these changes, release resistance to the integration, release resistance to everything that is happening for us. And take that time to look after yourself, take that time to be still, and allow this integration. Like I say to myself every single day, my body effortlessly integrates this high frequency of love and light and 5D energy, new earth energy, that kind. And I have that mentality. And this past week, I started off, I don't know, with a sore throat that lasted about 12 hours, and then a fever that lasted a few hours. And like, it's just been this, that, and the other, but they don't last. And I never felt bad. Like, I didn't feel, like when we get the flu and stuff and you feel like, just crap. I never felt like that. It was just, I was having these symptoms and I was like, okay, this is what we're doing today. All right. And I pull out all my herbs and, I look after myself in that sense and just, it's mind over matter. I don't allow myself to think in a sick way. And, if someone says, like, how are you feeling? It's like, I'm healing through it because I don't take ownership of illness. I don't take ownership of anything that is not good for me or anything that's not serving me. So just make sure that you're taking care of yourself and know that these changes we are going through, and December, guys, December is a month of integration and change. And there's pretty much something every single day, pretty much, anyways, for the entire month that's happening. energetically, you can check out our blog at 808co.ca, and we have a December blog, and I'll give you all the details and all the information of, how to work with these energies and everything like that, and what to expect. Um, but just know that you looking after you, and you being like, we've come here to be the best versions of ourselves. We come here to be the healed versions of ourselves. And it's so important to take time every single day for you. Like right now, I'm taking time for me, although I'm doing a post because, I thought it was important to share. But like, we haven't had the sun like this in probably a week now. So, I'm just re energizing and I'm taking a minute just to catch my breath. Um, because I've been going like pretty much every day for the last few months, and I'm tired. I'm tired. Um, but I know it's all for my betterment, and I'm flowing with it. So trust what you know, guys. Like, that's so important. Like, trust what your intuition is telling you. Tap into the heart space, get out of the thinking mind. Don't allow distractions outside of you to pull you in, or to have you doubting yourself, or being fearful or angry or anything like that. Like, don't allow things to take power over you. You are your power. And the distractions are just ways to keep us in a dense energy of fear, of hate, of judgment, of separation. We're over that. Like, stop it. We're not doing that anymore. And I've gone through a lot over my lifetime. I've been called crazy and delusional, and um, oh, you live in your own little world. Yeah, yeah, the hell I do. I love my little world. We all have a pocket universe, and I choose for mine to be joyful and abundant and happy and blissful. And I trust the process of becoming and unbecoming. And I'm here for a higher purpose, as each of us are. But it's about you trusting you, and you tapping into that authenticity of you. And know that each and every one of us matter. What we bring to the table energetically matters, because we ripple that out. And when we choose to be authentic, and we choose to stand in our power, that means we're choosing to be in alignment with our inner source, with our inner guide, with our highest self, with God, whatever you want to call it. And that's power. So choosing to be yourself, choosing to stand in your power, choosing to be authentic. You know, we're not here to convince each other of anything, or like, what I see and the information that I receive from my team, I share because I feel that I should and that I want to. And it's not to convince anybody, it's not to try to make anyone see it my way. It's simply, this is the information that I have, this is the information that I receive. Do what you will with it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So, call in your divine team and ask them for guidance, ask them for divine healing, divine intervention, whatever you need. And they will always step up to the plate, because they are an extension of us. And although they are always working with us and always with us, they sometimes still need permission to step in, because we have lessons to learn. We have this journey, to take. So please make sure that you're taking care of your body, mind, and heart. Make sure that you are looking after your thoughts and your emotions, and, you know, choose better for yourself. Choose to be the frequency of happiness. Choose to be the frequency of joy. Choose to be the frequency of, ebbing and flowing and allowing, and know that everything is working out for my highest and my greatest good. And having that mindset, lifts your frequency. And the more you do for yourself every single day, even 5 minutes a day, whether it's a meditation, whether it's a little a walk, or, you know, in the morning I bounce, jump up and down, because it's so good for your body, and it just kind of clears any density, and it feels amazing. So whatever you can do for yourself every single day, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, but every single day, even if you took 5 minutes every hour to do something, to breathe, to, run your hands underwater, to release, any dense energy, any energy that's not for you, whatever, anything that feels good to you, anything that feels that it feeds your soul and feeds your joy, do it. And it's just simple little things every single day. It doesn't have to be any big grand gesture, anything, but take time for you every single day, first thing in the morning, especially, to set your vibe. Today's a fantastic day. I choose to be the frequency of joy, harmony, love, power. I choose to be authentic. Love yourself every single moment of every single day and allow this integration.